Hello and welcome to the best crypto channel on YouTube, the Crypto Lion. We bring you updates on the crypto market as often and as soon as they surface. So for your latest news and predictions, this is your surest plug. Kindly subscribe to this channel and turn on post notifications so that you get notified as soon as we have new posts up. Today we'll be talking about why you should never sell your Bitcoin. But let me ask you one simple question first. Are you not glad that you kept that Bitcoin? A lot of people are absolutely happy they did, especially people who've had Bitcoin since it cost just a few bucks, and now it's worth thousands. Even with the recent decline from its highs, investors still have the bullish mindset. Is it going to 50,000? No one can say specifically. However, some people are even of the opinion that it's going to 500,000. These are the huge speculations that make Bitcoin what it is. But a strong piece of advice many investors give is that you should keep your Bitcoin even if it goes to 5,000 again. Why? Because it's been in all places before, both highs and lows, just more like what comes around goes around. Daniel Wolf, fund manager of the Simile long-term value cryptocurrency fund, says that they're among the buyers at this price as they believe Bitcoin will appreciate over the short, medium, and long term. Bitcoin's amazing run this year is due to new money coming in, says Benjamin Duval, CEO of 4C Trading and Upbots, a Swiss trading interface for cryptocurrencies, DeFi, Forex, and commodities located in Zug, Switzerland. He also said that the market is more stable with more advanced projects with long-term solutions offered by DeFi, for example. According to him, the growth of this segment of crypto, or rather its promise, is enticing investors to keep their capital invested instead of selling it for hard currency. 3 years ago, in November and December, Bitcoin grew to 20,000. It was quite amazing. However, the CEO of Vechain, a new generation of decentralized financial services that uses crypto, was of the opinion that the exponential growth was fueled by human greed. He said that there was no widespread application of the technology that could justify that growth. People were just looking to get rich quick and lost a lot in the panic. He also said that Bitcoin is still at the beginning of its story and that there's more growth and corrections to come. He didn't want to make a prediction, but he thinks that we'll see a $1 million Bitcoin price, and that is not even the limit, mentioning that a lot of their colleagues working with vast volumes daily are already talking about this. According to him, these are the guys who have the vision. Regulations are also moving forward. That's always been a sticking point for those who wanted to make cryptocurrency a real industry. They wanted some more transparency and knew that that was a sticking point before bigger money would jump in. Duval from Switzerland believes everything is right in place and that even if a decrease in price occurs, there will be new peaks in this year, 2021. He also said that it would not be surprising to see Bitcoin hit the $50,000 to $80,000 mark. In some ways, the pandemic has emphasized the need for market-resistant investment opportunities in 2021. What began as demand for inflation beating interest rates has now become a deeper need for growth and security. Chris Roper, communications chief for alternative finance startup MyConstant, believes that people are willing to diversify into alternative investments, and cryptocurrencies offer everything from collateral-backed lending to store-of-value protection to Forex-style trading. While talking about the company's performance, he said they matched $16.6 million in crypto-backed loans for their core business in the third quarter of 2020, and that was a record for them. Roper also thinks PayPal will make Bitcoin a household name, and that the adoption by PayPal will bring a lot of new investors in the crypto ecosystem seeking growth in challenging economic times. If you're considering reasons why you should continue to hodl your Bitcoin on the long term, check out the story of a popular YouTuber who just recently discovered the worth of a Bitcoin she received a long time ago. At first, she was struggling to remember how she started receiving Bitcoin, and then she decided to look at her email inbox, where she realized that an individual convinced her in June of 2013 to accept the digital currency. The original email said, "I would like to pay you $50 worth in Bitcoins for your interpretations of a Bitcoin, a new virtual currency that makes it super easy to send, receive money over the internet." She was convinced, so she made him a 12 by 12 Bitcoin painting, and in the video, she shared the picture of her artwork that she designed at the time. Much later, when she checked the value of that single Bitcoin, it was worth $39,000. Imagine that massive gain from just $50 to Bitcoin's current price. Of course, she is a strong believer of Bitcoin now and is very likely to keep holding on to her coin for a long time. I mean, who could have thought that $50 worth of a coin she received at that time would yield thousands? As a matter of fact, she also said in one of her videos that she would do something similar and would give 10 random people who commented on that video $50 worth of Bitcoin as well. Well, maybe in some months or years, those will be worth thousands as well. So the idea is not to sell, but to hold. Till when? Only you can answer that. You don't want to live the entire fortune as inheritance, of course. However, when you feel the gain is enough, you can spend your coin. Besides, there are many predictions which show Bitcoin's price will continue to rise both on the short term and long term. A lot of people regard it as a good store of value, just like gold. As a matter of fact, many think it's better than gold. A JP Morgan strategist noted that Bitcoin's competition with gold has already started in our mind. However, the truth is that Bitcoin crowding out gold as an alternative means it has to go up over $100,000 to match up with gold's global valuation, because of how big the financial investment into gold is. However, over a long term, this seems very possible for Bitcoin to achieve. The head of research at Enigma Securities, Joseph Edwards, supports the claim that Bitcoin can be the new value store when he said that anything ultimately becomes a store of value because everyone agrees it to be so. A December survey from the international financial advisory De Beer Group showed that over 2/3 of the company's millennial clients felt Bitcoin was preferable to gold as a safe haven asset. Bitcoin is benefiting from a steady wave of institutional interest as well as accelerating mainstream acceptance. And just like Joseph said, with this acceptance, Bitcoin seems to be a good store of value already. The ability to buy fractions of one whole unit of Bitcoin opened the cryptocurrency up to a broader public. And payment services company PayPal made it possible for account holders to complete online transactions with the cryptocurrency. These recent institutional interests are part of the driving force for the recent bull run. And with more adoptions, the value of Bitcoin will continue to rise, especially because of its limited supply and increasing demand. This chart shows a prediction of Bitcoin going over 100,000 by 2022. The analysis considers the upward movement sometimes between 2016 and 2018, where Bitcoin gained a whopping 3,000% during this period. This is visible in the first green parabola line on the left side of the chart. Speculations are that it will increase by about a third of that percentage between 2020 and 2022. An interesting mark on this chart is the 42,000, which coincidentally is the new all-time high just hit in January 2021. Now, this may have been accelerated by the recent adoption by big financial institutions like PayPal, but Bitcoin still has a lot more ups to climb. Considering the second green parabola on the right, it's expected to make it just above the $100,000 mark by 2022. Also visible on the chart is the increase in price at that moment from 11,000 to 12,000 in 9 days. Recently, we have as much as 11,000 gains within a similar period from the 31st of December 2020 and the 8th of January 2021. Considering the history of Bitcoin over the years, it's proven its durability and value rising from cents per coin to about $30,000 per coin at current price. This shows that on a long term, Bitcoin offers great value, and like some people have said, it is a good store of value. And with the recent adoptions and influx of investors, it seems like a good idea to keep holding Bitcoin, as it seems it will keep increasing in value. Also, because it's limited in supply, which is one of the characteristics of valuable items, it seems that very soon it will match gold in value as many have predicted. So, in a nutshell, the predictions are suggesting that you should not sell your Bitcoin yet and wait till they yield more value. But of course, there are people who believe Bitcoin is going to lose its value and are warning people not to invest in the coin. What we're sure of is Bitcoin's volatility, and you should be prepared to see many ups and downs. Regarding the decision to sell your Bitcoin, the ball will always be in your court. Remember to do due diligence when analyzing the Bitcoin market. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you picked up a thing or two. Kindly click the thumbs up button to like this video. Also, don't forget to check for other videos on our channel, as well as subscribe. We have posts up as often as we have new things to share with you, and you don't want to miss any of that, so please turn on your post notifications as well. Good luck and happy investing.